Yesterday was a huge day for crypto, no doubt. Anyone that disagrees, I don't know what to tell you. The SEC backing out of the industry in a big way, that is a huge, huge deal for this path forward. Us heading towards quantitative easing. These are great steps towards this big recovery in the crypto market. And people keep asking me, when is ups only season? When are things going to take off? And this needs to go through a certain process first before we get there. It could happen very quickly. It could take a little bit of time, but I want to show you guys exactly what needs to happen for us to see those big explosions across the crypto market. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So right now, what we're seeing is some positivity set in across the crypto market. We're seeing obviously a day of red, a little bit of sell-off from yesterday, still just kind of in this range of, I don't want to say even fear at this point, just kind of uncertainty about what comes next, right? Do we get more bearish events? Do we get more bullish events? It seems like the bullishness is starting to take over in the crypto industry, and that's a great sign, right? Because that is what is necessary for us to start making some of these more tempered movements to the upside. A lot of people, they'll look and think because we had those big announcements yesterday, that that's the moment where the market moves. We still have to go through this process first. Now, the first thing I want to say is that global optics are on the rise. I'm sure many of you have probably seen this. I have a lot of people that I haven't talked to in years asking me about crypto, mentioning crypto to me. I did have someone actually yesterday, I think it was yesterday, actually mention that they bought some crypto parallel stocks. And so that they're hoping that Trump has this big, he said Trump has a big announcement for Bitcoin. I bought calls on BTC adjacent stock, hoping for some money, right? So people are in fact paying attention to this now more than ever, but that doesn't mean that they're flocking in quite yet. All right. Now the stage is being set for that to take place. We have, again, global liquidity on the rise. We're headed towards interest rate decreases and quantitative easing here in the US. And these are the big path that we need to see for obviously some of that additional capital to start entering the market. But we need something to happen in the market first of all. All right. So again, we keep talking about this retest and this of these, basically March 2024 highs, and we're waiting for us to send back to the upside. And the problem is that a lot of people forget that adoption doesn't take place down here. All right. That's when us here in the crypto market that are here currently, we're buying dips, we're taking advantage of the opportunity. If you guys can see, we're at this point where, again, USDT dominance has been incredibly high. A lot of capital still sitting on the sideline in the crypto market. All right. And what we need is this capital that's on the sideline to start flowing back into the crypto market. All right. It needs to get back down to the trend. It needs to breach this trend, right? This is just money that's here currently. This is outside of adoption. Okay. And when we look at this chart here in terms of the total market cap of crypto, remember, adoption doesn't happen here. It doesn't happen here. It doesn't happen here. It happens once we start to make our breakout and go on some of these runs. When there is excitement, when charts are green, that is when global adoption takes place. Now, here's the thing. This stage is set for this to take place. This could take 2 minutes, right? Not 2 minutes, literally, but this could happen in a very quick run to the start of April. This could be something that kind of putzes around and drags its feet out until the summer, right? Nobody knows for sure. Nobody knows what's going to be the thing that triggers the people in the space to start flocking back to crypto and out of stables. That's the big shift that we're waiting for right now. Okay. Now, this is slowly but surely starting, and each day of excitement brings some of that capital back to the market. People are more and more comfortable with these positions over time. And that's not surprising because, again, the tariff news is kind of worn off. The uncertainty abroad is easing in a big way. I mean, this is the process that we needed to go through, guys. And it sucked, right? I love the discounts. I hate the discounts. I love the discounts because, yes, I picked up some cheap crypto. I took advantage of opportunity in the space. But at the same time, just like you guys, I'm ready for things to start taking off. But understand this, the longer that we were in these periods of retracement, the more explosive these booms can become. And this one is the big one for the crypto market. This is where we will see us climb from, a $2.79 trillion market cap to over $10 trillion by the end of this market cycle. Projections are still between 10 to 12 trillion. Nothing has changed with the current outlook on the economy, on the crypto embrace, or anything like that. We're still following this path. And yes, it sucks. It's a long one, right? Crypto is easy, but it's not easy, right? If you just buy and hold it, it's incredibly easy if you don't look at your bags and don't care where they're at currently and understand where the market is headed towards. We're not going to slow down in terms of adoption. In fact, things will begin to accelerate over time. We have some of the best things taking place for crypto right now. And eventually that embrace is going to be so big that everybody's going to know about it. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.